tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
This is Cordero Patterson. Remember, he won a ring with a pass, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Patterson, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll run on first down. It's Patterson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Time to get our first look at the Patriot offense and quarterback Matt Jones, the rookie out of Alabama, the number 15 overall pick in 2021.
And he's the latest in a line of Alabama quarterbacks that are potential NFL starters. Sat behind Tua Tagovailoa patiently, waiting his turn, and in 1 year as a starter, exploded on the scene. 41 touchdown passes to just 4 interceptions, 77% completion percentage. He had it going. Alabama won a national title, and now here.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Throwing, Jones. And that is incomplete. Under pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on to punt for New England. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Patterson. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Here's Ryan to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. We're scoreless after 1. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. Space to run past the 20 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Ryan. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerron Bentley. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jones under pressure, and they got to him again. Grady Jarrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Williams to return. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the campaign and 10th overall. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Colt connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. The Pats at the line ready to go as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, Jones. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Mike Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Jones on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Then, on Sunday night, we'll be out west at SoFi Stadium. Steelers and the Chargers kicking off at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 local time in Southern California. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half?
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Jones now on 1st and 10. Out right to Bourne. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. Off the play fake. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about it on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They're going to start to drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Mike Pennell busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Ryan. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again is Ryan. Right back to Pitts again. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Ryan on target to Pitts, 1st down, Falcons. Now Ryan on 1st down. This one left side caught by Patterson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. From just shy of midfield, Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jones, and that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. Open man right side, Myers. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Ryan. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Throwing now is Ryan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the Pats are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Jones. Pass complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials.